also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on last year's national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. They open the conference championship game with a pass. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And this pass is caught. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing Prescott looking to make a big play downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage. You're going to create...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Murray. Breaking tackles and going. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and in the first play of the game, they take advantage of it.
Finds his man. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Looking to throw again. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Kansas State. They connect for 6.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking for his back. And it's caught. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Takes a deep shot down the middle. And it's going to be way off. The receiver was wide open. The pass off target. Missed opportunity.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right. This one caught.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That completion makes it second and short. They'll try the ground game here. Fights up the defender. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it and complete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Throws it to the right. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Moves out of the pocket. Took contact on the throw. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass caught. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Sooners.
Heck of a job here on that combination, Brock, to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21, Kansas State, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. They keep him off balance with a run. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With sure hands, it's Jefferson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Throwing for his running back. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
First down, looking for more now. Finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners,
he's in the clear. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kansas State, 14.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Finds his man. It's Jefferson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Let's see if this score curve can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Kansas City, 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. And for first down.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35. Kansas City, 23.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Defense is coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Pressure is coming. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the point coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
35, Kansas City, 21.
The Wildcats will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks, he's got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the move now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit. He wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Catch made by the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here. Turns it loose downfield. He's got his man wide open. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Kansas State! That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kansas State, 28.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Makes the defender miss. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that 1st down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Murray. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Trying to make something happen on the turn. Steps out at the 23. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He makes the grab. Tackle's made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Still no answer for this offense. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
42. Kansas State, 35.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. As the first down is still going. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And first down, they go right back to him. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
That's another good run for him. What else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
Single back, takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. With the catch, it's Murray. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They'll run it here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
And this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Grinding away with their running game. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. He dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You'd think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Ball handed to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Direct snap to the back.
Yeah, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
To draw play. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Handoff to the single back. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. That's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC.